Now boarding platform 1, the 9 o'clock express to Barrow Internet. Deep track maintenance, expect delays.
Each day, Henry pulls the first passenger train from the big station. Now an express passenger service, the newly christened TIDMOUTH line runs from the big station to the end of the line and back, stopping exclusively at Kelsthorpe Road.
Ah, hello Derek.
Good morning, Henry. You're running a bit late, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I was held up just before Barrow by track maintenance again. Workmen have been replacing the old bits of line between the station and Vickerstown Bridge.
I see. Well, I hope you make up for lost time.
No worries, Derek. I'll make sure our passengers reach the big station on time.
On Henry's return journey, a through China Clay train follows from Edward Station. Donald and Douglas typically take the train, but as their versatility meant they were busy assisting elsewhere, BOCO brought the clay to Tidmouth Harbour.
Where is Henry? He's later than yesterday. The Fat Controller will not be pleased if he keeps this up. Well, it's about time.
Now arriving platform 4, the 10:40 express from Barrow.
Henry arrived at the big station just as the clock struck the hour.
We cut it very close again today, old boy. We mustn't make a habit of this. If we hurry after stopping at the junction tomorrow, we should be able to give ourselves a few extra minutes to bypass the maintenance and reach Barrow on time. Then we'll be able to depart on schedule.
Yes, sir. My dear BOCO, you're at a station. Stop that howling. It isn't wrong, but we just don't do it. Oh my, I haven't said that in years.
Later, BOCO was returning light from the harbour. As he approached the level crossing, he tried to sound his horn, but his typical two-tone hoot did not sound. Instead came out a quiet, airy squeal.
What's this, BOCO? First you blast loudly in the station, and now you're not even the decency to warn anyone you're coming. You're silent.
I know, Henry, but it isn't intentional. My horn isn't functioning properly. I'm not sure what's wrong.
Well, BOCO, it looks as though you won't be working again until your horn is sorted out. I suppose this is karma for hooting so loudly earlier.
I hate to be dormant, especially when there's work to be done. That being said, who will lead the China Clay trains in my absence?
I don't understand, Bill, why you were picked for the through service over me. I'm clearly the better candidate. What? You? Please. The Fat Controller knows I'm faster and more reliable. He said an engine mustn't dawdle on the main line, and he's well aware that I'm the twin that fits the bill. I mean, one doesn't fit the bend, silly. You know, you've always been the wittier twin. Really? You mean it? Ha! You wish! Well, what do you know anyway?
Meanwhile, Henry was approaching Kelsthorpe Road. He had had a good run with the flyer and managed to bypass the maintenance while keeping the express the time. When he arrived, however, he found that Derek was nowhere to be seen.
Where is Derek? I'm able to avoid delays, yet I managed to run into more further down the line.
Henry waited and waited. He was getting more and more impatient.
Hurry up, Derek, come on,
Finally,
hurry
a
up.
horn sounded out, and Derek rolled into the station corridor, red in the face.
I'm terribly sorry, Henry. Engine troubles.
Get in quickly, please. We're already running behind schedule.
Henry quickly and impatiently set off, his wheels spinning as he made his departure.
Must we wait here long, driver?
I'd assume not. The express should pass us soon.
I wouldn't be so sure. The flyer is running a bit behind schedule. In order for your train to arrive on time, I've arranged with the signalman for you to precede the express.
Are you sure? We wouldn't want to delay the express any further.
Positive. Now get going or else you will further delay the express.
Bill departed with the China clay wagons, unaware that Henry was not far behind. Bill was puffing along the line as fast as his wheels could carry him, which frankly was not very fast at all. As Henry approached Knapford Junction, a yellow, distant signal appeared.
Oh, bother! What could be wrong now? Surely we're expected to mean this is an express.
Henry stopped at the signal just before the platform. He waited and waited, but the signal stayed red.
Oh, this is despicable.
Don't rid your countenance of that ill expression. And would you please stop all that hissing and moaning? That's all you engines seem to do. You're the toilet noises. My goodness me, I enjoy this rashness day in and day out from you locomotives. And then all these youngsters who board your trains emulate the ostentatious onomatopoeia. Make that noise! What am I to say? Is there any point in me saying this?
Why, Henry? Well, it isn't wrong, but we just don't do it.
The following day, Henry was approaching Kelsthorpe Road. The maintenance before Barrow had delayed him again, so the express was running late. When he arrived at the station, he was surprised to find that Derek was not leading the branch line train.
Oh, hello, Neville. Where's Derek?
He was called away this morning. He said he was assigned to take a China clay train to Tidmouth Harbour. I hope the duty isn't too strenuous, though. He's experiencing engine troubles again.
Oh dear, poor Diesel. He was struggling yesterday too, and delayed me train.
Well, today it seems that you are delaying your train.
Well, let's hope nothing else delays my train then.
Oh, come on! on. Oh, come on. Oh no.
Derek's engine
please.
wheezed and coughed
Not
one
now.
final time
Not
as the
here.
diesel ground to a halt at the platform.
Oh, bother.
What is this? You blasted pillowing for food. You're disturbing my peace. And I might have mentioned all of this history.
Henry was racing along the line, trying to make up for lost time. As he approached the junction, he once again could see a yellow signal.
Oh, not again. What could be the problem now? A failed engine?
And it's a shame the Phantom has no engines in this lot of the are subject to failure. And all this hissing and moaning, I might have mentioned it before. It's just despicable.
I'm gonna be late again.
I'm sorry, Henry. I'm having
Engine trouble. Yeah, what's new?
Well, you can stop having engine trouble at my platform. Go and fail somewhere else. Go, get this locomotive away from my station.
Say, that isn't such a bad idea. You've moved 2 failed diesels and their trains before. You surely can handle Derek and his lot. You think you can do it?
Yeah, I'll have a good try.
I say, stop all that hissing and moaning and don't whistle loudly at the station. I mean, oh, it's disturbing my peace.
Henry pushed Derek and his trucks to the harbour, while Jinsey shunted the flyer to the platform. The express was late, but Henry didn't mind, for he had a teasing to face first.
Oh my, Henry. No respectable engine whistles loudly in stations. It isn't wrong, but we just don't do it.
Oh, shut up, BOCO.